Are you bald, half naked, and in the middle of the Fire Nation, wondering what happened to your Water Tribe parents after the fire raid slaughtered your whole family? Then this isn't the video for you. But if you're bald, half naked, in the middle of the Fire Nation, wondering how to get started with your awesome firebending powers, such as this, then this is the video for you. Yo, what's up, guys? Ninja Shadow here, back with another video. We have Eggnog, aka James. That's just what I'm gonna call him throughout the video. So this is our complete beginner's guide of firebending in Avatar Rogue Bending on Roblox. So to get things started, hi Tomoko. This is probably where this is where you're going to spawn. This is the Fire Nation capital, the spawn, whatever. This is just the Fire Nation. This is where you're always gonna spawn. So, you're probably going to be really confused, wondering how to get all the cool... Is that Goku? Wondering how you're going to get all the cool abilities and stuff. The most important thing right now are these little brown mats. So, these little brown mats are for meditating. What you're going to want to do is run over to one. They're in a bunch of different locations. There's one right here. There's one right here. There's one all the way over there by the firebending trainer. But what you're going to want to do is go to one of these brown mats, sit down by pressing N. Now, in here, this is where all the various information is going to be about your character, and also how you put in Twitter codes and upgrade your wisdom and your energy. So, to get a little bit more in depth of it, as you can see on the left, we have your bending, which is fire, gender, which you pick at the beginning of the game, your wisdom, I'm going to tell you what that's about in a second, vitality, durability, energy, U1s, family, and trait. So, with your U1s is the in-game currency. You're going to use it to pay for various things such as clothing, accessories, haircuts, food, your bending, when you pay for the training, and then you have your family. Family is, as Dom Toretto would say, family. It's about family, right? Family is really important in this game. There's various different things you can do with the families. So I will throw up a tier list chart in a second, and I'm actually going to make a video later on about which of the families are the best, which ones you want to keep, which ones you want to avoid. And going on to traits, same thing. I'm going to throw up a list real quick of just the rarity and quick description of what they say right now. And you can pause that whenever you want. So with the traits, same thing. I'm going to make another video talking about traits. I'm actually going to probably put traits and families in the same video just to keep things short and easy. But in this meditation area, what you're going to want to do is right here where it says click to meditate, you actually want to click the letters. And what's going to happen is some... letters are going to pop up on your screen, and you want to spam that key on your keyboard as fast as possible, right? So I know it has a certain amount of numbers on it, and the numbers vary each time, but don't worry about that. Just spam as fast as possible, and that's honestly the easiest way to do it, I found. So in doing so, you're going to gain wisdom and chi, aka stamina. I don't know if it's this number down here in the bottom left where it says stamina, or if it's right here where it says energy, but whichever one counts. They're relatively close. Mine are only like 8 apart, right? So that is what meditating is going to do, and meditation is important so that you can get a bunch of bending moves. This is the first firebending master. I'm just going to go over what you need to get started in the game, but if you look in the top right corner, I'm going to have another video posted about each of the firebending locations, and I'll also have it put in the description and the pinned comment down below. So, look here, this is the first firebending master. I already have all the moves, but just a quick interview since this is a beginner's guide. It's gonna cost you 60 wisdom and 250 yuans for the first move, which is fire jab, which is gonna look a little something like this, right? I have blue fire game pass, so it's probably gonna not be that fast or that powerful. And the second move is fire combo, which costs you 120 wisdom and 300 yuans, and that's gonna look something like this. Actually, I don't want to hit him since we're gonna have to do something in a second. So yeah, I'm gonna go in depth over all the moves in another video, which, like I said, is gonna be pinned in the comment and the descriptions down below and up here in the top right corner. So if we're gonna come over here to this volcano, this is where most of your money making is gonna happen. So no matter what nation you're from, this is the place to grind money, right? I grinded here for a while. When I need some quick money, this is where I come. But if I want a little bit more fun, I'll do a different job, which is also going to be in another video. So I'm going to try making this a good series. Try working on everything around Fire Nation, different spawn locations. But let's focus on the beginner's guide for right now. With the beginner's guide, this is the Panda Lily quest for the volcano. And what you're going to want to do is come up to Sujui Toekira. I don't know how to pronounce that. James, you're Japanese. How do you say that?
No clue.
Alright, so what you're going to want to do is scale up this mountain. Alright guys, so sorry for that. I was just having some troubles with my recording software. But I'm going to show you guys how to scale up the mountain and do this quest. So honestly, it doesn't matter what nation you're from. I highly recommend that you do this quest. She says she's gonna give you 150. She gives me 250. I don't know if that's because of like a game perk or an event, whatever, right? But this is the fastest way to scale up the mountain. So what you're gonna want to do is go up this way. You have two paths. You have the bridge this side. I like going on the right, and then you scale up. Be very careful right here because it's narrow. If you fall in that hole, you're stuck in the volcano and you have to leave the game and reset or rejoin. And then I just run and jump to get across. You can dash and then scale up this wall, scale up here, here, and boom. You can pick up the Panda Lily. It's in a bunch of different various locations around the top of the volcano. And then you can just run and jump off the edge. And then boom, here you are. You give her the Panda Lily, and then you're all good. As you can see, she gave me 250. You can go back and look at that. But yeah, so like, you know, once you have your money, you got your wisdom, you got your energy, you know, you're feeling good. Maybe you got a couple of firebending moves, you know, who knows? But you're probably like, oh crap, I'm in my underwear. No, maybe you want a drippy fit like I got. Maybe you want a cool sword, some dope hair, because your hair probably look like this dude's hair over here. No, I'm kidding. He got good hair, right? But what you're going to want to do is follow this path over here. So this is spawn for the Fire Nation. You're going to want to run straight down this path. Right, keep going. And then once you get here, you're going to want to turn right. And this area that I'm about to show you, it's a pretty nice location. It has a lot of things such as cabbage, which is what you're going to need to eat when your hunger bar gets low. And we're going to get into that a little bit more in a second. But, you know, all across the map, there's various spots like this for each nation, even in like the little outskirts of whatever territories there are in the game. So if you come up here, first thing we're going to have is, you know, a bunch of meditation mats. You can never have enough of those. Now, this is where the first pieces of clothing are going to be. You're going to have the Fire Nation student clothes, which cost 3,000 yuan, which is absolutely absurd. For that price, you might as well buy what I'm wearing. It's going to give you 110 speed and 130 defense. And then you have the Fire Nation V1 clothes. It's going to cost you 250 yuan. Buy this first or save up for something else. It's going to give you 115 defense, 115 speed. Here you could buy weapons. You have the dual hooks, Jets hooks from the show. You know, I can't see the whatever. Alright. I don't want to click it because I can't see any of the. There we go. Right, you have the fox mask. All these accessories cost $100. These masks are just accessories. And then you can actually press U to equip and unequip your mask in game. These hooks are 1,500 yuan. I don't know why it's not showing right now. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But yeah, 1,500 yuan are the hooks. It's just a weapon. And then you come over here. Across from that, you have the barber guy. You can get a random haircut for 100 yuan. And then if you continue down a little bit more, we're gonna have the cabbage guy. Yeah, so for 25, you could buy a singular cabbage. You can eat one, it'll make your hunger bar go away when it pops up. I like eating two just in case. But then, you know, when you're done with everything, if you want a different piece of clothing, such as what I have for Fire Nation, if you just jump down here, right? So we actually came from this direction. So if you don't recognize it, straight ahead, that spawn. So you're gonna want to keep going down this way, and actually instead of going over there to where that staircase is, you're gonna want to turn right over here, and then you're gonna keep going, and then you're gonna keep going a little bit more. Wrong turn. Right, and then you're gonna turn over here. I'm just gonna, no, I won't speed it up for you guys, so then you guys know exactly where to go. Down these staircases, and now you're gonna enter the Fire Nation. I mean, we're already in the Fire Nation, but I think it's like the capital, the palace, whatever, right? So if we make our way to the temple, we're gonna have 3 pieces of clothing. We're gonna have some BACKKK clothes for 1,000, gives you 120, 120. We have the Fire Nation armor, which is 3,000, it gives you 115 and 130 for speed and defense. And then the Fire Nation female armor, which is 3,000, so it's gonna be 115, 125. So this is actually a little bit better, and then this is pretty well balanced, but it has a little bit more speed than this, only 5 more, but 10 less defense. Yeah, so that's all the various different types of clothing that you can get throughout the Fire Nation. And let's see, for a Fire Nation or for a Firebender beginner guide, some other good key important things to know is just like, you know, the area surroundings, all of that, where you're just gonna want to figure out or really know what you're doing and how you want to do it. So if we head up over here, back to spawn, I'm just gonna speed this up real quick, or cut. Alright, so thanks everybody for watching this video. I'm gonna have 2 other videos posted very soon, right after this one. And you know, I highly recommend that you go over to those once you watch this to kind of keep you going with the flow. I just wanted to make 3 separate videos to make it more accessible to people who are looking for things very specifically. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the links in the bio down below when those videos come out. We're gonna have the Fire Nation or Firebending showcase and trainer location video, and we're also gonna have family and trait video. So I'm gonna have those linked down below in the pin in the comments and in the description. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Good job. Wisdom.